Released on November 19th, 2006 in North America, Wii Sports eventually became the highest grossing title on the Wii and the fourth best selling game of all time. Jam-packed with many of our favorite sports including boxing, golf, tennis, bowling, and baseball, Wii Sports justified its sales by being equal parts entertaining as it was infuriating. Remember gathering your loved ones in the living room to box and watching your love slowly transform to hate? Nah, I sure do. Alongside Wii Sports' engaging multiplayer mode, its single player options were equally, if not more fun. From training at each sport to dueling him. Wii Tennis is the first sport up and possibly the poster child for this whole game. The mechanics for this one are goofy, but I love it. You control both of your players, so if you miss a tennis ball with the first guy, you better hope the second guy is ready to return fire or else. I remember being able to direct where your tennis ball lands as a kid, but seeing as my Wii is not exactly brand new, I kind of had to swing and hope it landed inbounds. This was even more apparent during the training mode where I couldn't even score inside the designated goal to save my life. 8 out of 10. Wii Baseball, also known as the Shoulder Dislocator 9000, is a fairly simple yet fun game. As long as your hand-eye coordination is somewhat operable, you should be able to score several home runs consecutively. But for some reason, I was rarely able to make this happen. I mean, in the practice, I was Barry Bonds, but as soon as I got in front of a stadium full of me's, I was striking out like crazy. Regardless, this may be my favorite of the whole game, because no lie, my form was impeccable. 9 out of 10. It's bowling. Similar to what I said in my last video about Wii fishing, this game is exactly what you'd expect out of a glorified bowling simulator. You line up your shot, lean forward, and throw your bowling ball into the skulls of those spectating behind you. Oh, that's wrong. Correction. Into the bowling pins in front of you. The aim is to knock down as many pins as you can with as few throws possible. Knocking every pin in one go is a strike. Knocking every pin in 2 tries is a spare. And if you aren't able to knock all the pins down in 2 or less throws, then you earn the amount you were able to get. Very straightforward. If you can't hit all strikes, that sounds like a skill issue. 6 out of 10. Hit the ball into the hole. The end. Okay, I'm being informed that I need to give a little more effort, so let's try this again. In Wii Golf, there's a number of variables that affect your success or lack thereof when attempting to achieve a high score, and this could lead to some real frustration when the wind carries away what looked like a direct putt. Along with wind direction, your aim and strength will dictate where and how far your shot lands. Unfortunately, this is the Wii Remote we're talking about, so accuracy isn't exactly a given. It's a pretty decent game, plenty of variety. I'm feeling a light 7 to a strong 6 on this one. Transition. Now this is my domain. Expansion. Wii Boxing is the actual poster child of this game and in large part to him. But we'll come back to him though. I really wish I could say nothing but positive things about this game since I loved it so much as a child, but I don't think I've been more frustrated playing something than I was when recording this video. As I pointed out numerous times here and also in the past Wii Play retrospective, the Wii Remote and Nunchuck have aged like fine ultra pasteurized milk. Like I'm trying to keep it family friendly here, but I'm getting reheated just thinking about it. Without exaggeration, only 1 out of every 5 punches I threw were registered. So for me to throw the slowest combo of 3 punches you've ever seen, I was actually punching the air like 15 times. On top of this, my guard refused to work when I tried to block my face, so I was just eating punches like Fousey Tube for rounds. Despite all this, I powered through the waves of opponents on the journey to fight the Wii Mike Tyson. Or, I guess Jake Paul now. Until I looked down and noticed something I hadn't seen previously. A number. These Mii's had levels, and in that moment, I realized I had no idea what level Matt was on. On top of this, brute forcing my way through the Wii's terrible controls was starting to become less effective the harder the opponents got. So to save time, I searched what level Matt was on. I promptly turned the game off. For now, he still remains. Real quick, I just want to give a quick shout out and thank you to everybody who clicks on, watches, and subscribes to these videos that I make. It's crazy to see how far my channel has gone in such a short time, like literally in the span of a month or 2. And it's only up from here, so I just want to say you guys are the real MVPs in this. Thank you.